Okay, and welcome on into DMS Adventures Tavern, where adventure is always on the menu. We are here for our StrixSeven StrixSeven College of Chaos adventure. Strix are for kids, after all. Before we get back into our campaign and all of the shenanigans that the College of Chaos has in store, let's go ahead and go over our weekly schedule. On Mondays, we have our Continued Adventures of the Story Seekers, which is our continuation of the Candlekeep game. Then on Thursdays, we have our Video Game Thursdays. This last week, 2 days ago, Cindy joined me to play some Valheim, and we will be back again this week with Valheim again. Then Friday, we have our Wild Beyond the Witchlight, where our adventuring party is in the Feywild, dealing with the hags that have taken over Prismere. And of course, right here for our StrixSeven College of Chaos adventure. Okay, so with that, let's go ahead and go over here. We have with us our adventuring party, known as the StrixSeven, prior to their group name, now the Haven's Heroes. We have with us Began, played by Kate. We have Squaggles, played by Cause. We have Sora, played by Cooper. We have, let's see, I want to make sure I'm going in the right order here. We have Felfiz, played by Tor.
Hello.
We have Sky, played by Torque.
Hey, I'm here, man.
We have Telvin, played by Ragnarok.
Leave it.
And we have Eivor, played by Anna. All right. So, when we... Let's see, let me go ahead and get you guys over here. When we last left off with our campaign here, you guys had taken and successfully dealt with the first of the tests. Then you headed over to the Bow's End Tavern, where you had gotten to know each other a little bit better, and you got to taste
Steam methods.
You got to taste some of Telvin's cooking before Steam Methods took and attacked the kitchen at the Bow's End Tavern.
It is unrelated.
It's true. You also had some. Look at this. He just sat up when I look at the Twitch chat. Dylan just sat up. He knows, dude. You can't even see the screen from where you are, but you just know.
He doesn't need to. He knows his Uncle Ragnarok on a spiritual level.
Is that what it is? Okay. He is a smart. They are smart boys.
They can tell time.
They can tell time. All right, there you go, puppy. All right.
Once told Dylan, all right, give me 30 minutes. Exactly 30 minutes later, he was like, hey, said you'd feed me.
So, you also kind of went, and we went over the makeup exam for Telvin and Felfiz, as well as kind of going over a little bit of the club and things. But the biggest thing that happened last session was the fact that you were introduced to the new competition that is, well, new to you, not new to the school. The Star Student Group Challenge. where all of the students within the first year are split into, in this case, 3 groups and compete against each other in certain tasks as well as academically to become the star student group of the year. And in doing so, the reward for the first place of the top group is a treasure hoard, whereas the penalty of the last group is that they cannot do any group or any extracurriculars or have a job for the following year. So with knowing all of that, the groups were split by the faculty, and you thankfully were kept together, as well as 2 new students joined your group as you were put into groups of 9, and you met a tabaxi rogue and a loxodon or elephant cleric. They joined your groups. So with that,
That's when we went to the tavern, and then I won money.
You did
And
win money.
wizards.
Yes, you did. So it is with all of that we pick up today. And let's see here. We have that's not what I wanted. Come off there. Thank you. I did not want it to open in there, but whatever. Okay. So how this is going to work is for your week, we are going to have weekly performance check. This is how well you have been doing in your classes this week so far. And so let's see here. That is, let me get to that right section here. So we have first year classes that our students are signed up in. Everybody is in the magical philosophies. That's the one that actually has the test that you take for the level ups. Then there is a basic magical auras, which also is just general studies. But then there are classes that are specific to the colleges of your choice. So let's see here. With that in mind, we have let's see, of the groups, we have, let's see, Felfiz and let's see, Felfiz and Game of Chance are the only lore hold potentials. So Felfiz, you will be taking the lore hold test for that class. Or the skill check for the lore hold class. For Quandrix, we only have, I believe, Sora. Yes. For Silver Quill, the only one is Xandaraz, which is our Loxodon. Then for Prismari, we have, there's several of you. So there is Began, there's Squaggles, and there is Telvin. So why don't you guys all three roll me a d20, and highest one takes the test for the history of magic and art. Oh, never mind. I think Began is going to take it, probably. But I mean, you know, we can have a roll off here. See if anybody else wants to take a chance and roll the dice. She just rolled a natural 20.
That was me.
Oh, that was you. Sorry.
I thought you said Prismari. My bad.
I did. Sorry, not Began. Yeah. No, Began is in Prismari. Okay. I thought that was her color because it was the purple shade, but it was Telvin. Okay, so Telvin is going to take the test for the Prismari. It's just a it's the weekly class check, not test. Weekly class check, sorry. Then we have the all right. We have Witherbloom, we have Sky, and I believe you are the only one for that, so I guess you're taking that one.
All right.
All right.
So I roll, or do I need to roll, or no?
No, not yet. We're gonna go over that
Okay.
real. Let's see here. Eivor, since you do not have a college per se that you are like already a potential for, we'll give you general studies. And so that leaves Began and Squaggles to roll off to see who gets magical philosophies and who gets the week off from having to take this role. Oh, there she is with the natural 20. Jesus.
Okay, you got it.
Okay.
Good luck in there,
Alright.
Beacon.
Okay, so for Lorehold, we'll start with that because it happens to be the top of my list options. So how this is going to work is you can choose, Tor, since you're doing this one. Felfiz can choose between the skills of Arcana, History, Insight, Investigation, or Religion.
They're all the same.
Okay, so yeah, you can choose whichever one you want. So what this is going to mean is
Just a
that-
straight roll.
straight roll. Yeah, you're trying to meet the DC for this class. And all right, 17. So you as well as Game of Chance have this Lorehold class of Introduction to Archomancy. And it's been a good week. You guys have had some pretty good successes this week, and you seem to have learned quite a bit about this this subject for this week. So congratulations. All right. Okay, we will go with Prismari. So Telvin, you can choose between athletics, acrobatics, performance, persuasion, or sleight of hand. And give me a check, please.
To perform performance.
Okay. Go for it. Okay, 13. 13 is enough for you to pass this week's test, or this week's class. You, as well as your other Prismari students, have done really well in this class this week, learning about the history of magic and art and how those two can link. All right. So Sora, you will be taking the Quandrix class. And your choices for skill check is Arcana, History, Insight, Investigation, or Nature.
Can I add myself, guys, just so I can pay attention
Sure.
more?
Sure.
I'm
give you
gonna
that.
do Arcana.
Okay.
That'd be
As your beginning computational magic. Okay, so you've got a 3 for the guidance. And all right, a 13 on the die for a total of 19 with your bonuses. Okay. Let's see here. Let's see. Roll me a d4, please. All
What
right,
the-
sticking with that 3. All right.
I guess so.
So, while you were in this class this week, you were trying to create an item that can detect when it is exposed to light. I need you to make an Arcana check to see if you were successful in making this item. Unfortunately, you were not successful in making this item. You just couldn't quite grasp how this was going to work. So you succeeded in the week other than that, just not with making that item.
It was a lot harder than I thought it would be.
It was. All right, so Silver Quill is for Xandaros, and I will go ahead and roll for them, as we want to make sure that everybody gets something on here. And I will take the, let's see, Deception, Insight, Intimidation, Perception, or Persuasion. We'll go Persuasion. All right, a 15 on the die for a 16 total, and he is successful in his week in the Silver Quill class as well. All right, that brings us to Witherbloom. All right, Witherbloom. So Sky, your choices are animal handling, nature, medicine, or survival.
I really feel like survival would probably be best.
Okay. Yeah, I would say that is best. You know what? You knew that you were gonna love these classes. You knew it. There was no doubt about it that you would love the Witherbloom classes, and it is the perfect spot for you. I need
well,
you.
my mom was a medicine lady in the village, so
I need you to
little
roll a
background.
d4, please.
Might we get rewarded with some points for our Star
You will.
Student Challenge?
A number 2. So as a class, you guys went out to the banks of the Sledgemore, where you were searching the bog for a rare plant. While doing so, you see a fellow student slip on the banks. Give me an athletics check to see if you can catch them in time.
Oh.
No pressure. You managed to catch them in time. The classmate is saved. And
Whoa, watch your step, dude.
You receive a bonus 10 points to Haven's Heroes.
Whoop whoop.
Mm-hmm. All right. So that brings us to, let's go general studies. So, Began, go ahead and, your choices are, let's see here. You know what? You can choose any skill you would like to roll. I'll give you that.
Any skill?
Any skill you would like to roll. $22 is plenty. And let's see here. So that was, I need you to roll a d4, please.
Yes, ma'am.
Number 3. So, okay. So all of you, well, actually no, Began, you would be the only one taking this one. This one's not required. It's just a general class. In class, you were taught how to create a cheering aura, but some fine-tuning may be required. Until the end of your next long rest, creatures within 10 feet of you cannot stop smiling.
I mean, is that any different than normal?
No, you don't notice a difference.
Yeah. Everybody thinks I'm awesome. I know that already. Okay, cool.
Okay. And the last one, magical philosophies. Or, well, actually, sorry. Yeah. Eivor, go ahead and roll me any skill check you would like.
Do an Arcana, I guess.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay, and that is a success. Let's see. Let me get to the right one here. Let's see. That is. Where's the? Hold on, I'm scrolling on a regular PDF, so it's. Can I see that?
You're scrolling on a document of endless scroll.
I am scrolling on a document of endless scroll. It's a whole thing, and it's a very long document. There it is. All right. Let's see. Ava, roll me a d4, please.
Do. 2.
You know, it's actually really fitting that you rolled a 2, as
Oh boy.
your next test is all about owlbears. Well, in this class, you are learning how to incubate owlbear eggs this week. A rival group member attempt to jostle you and make you drop your egg on the way back to your class. Give me a athletics check to try to maintain control of your egg.
Athletics?
Uh-huh. Athletics.
Well,
Yep.
It's not negative. So.
Okay, and you know what? You were looking for a 12, so that was a success.
Woo.
Your egg is undamaged.
Eat them?
No, eat them. No.
They tried to kill an unborn owlbear.
So 1, 2, 3.
We'll keep that
4,
one on the
5.
back burner. If they try it again, maybe.
So with that, you each receive a point towards the group points, so that is 7 points to your group.
7 points.
7 points. And let's see here. We're gonna roll for the other guy. It's here. No. And no. So they only receive 4 points each for the other 2 teams.
For each. Okay.
4 each. Yep. They don't do as well in the classes as you guys do.
We are stellar students.
You are star students, for no doubt about that. Now, with that, you know that your next test is coming up. Like I said, it is an owlbear test. So the day before the exam, you can study the course material. We're gonna go ahead and go around and see how are you guys going to be studying for this test. Now, keep in mind, you can in fact use any skill that you believe will help you to study this material.
It's not a skill, but in my time working at the library, I would have found like the best spot to study, like that was super comfy, not too far from the stuff that we need, but far enough away that people don't bug us, and just like a perfect spot.
Okay.
There's a great spot over in one of the gardens. It's a tree that casts a little shade when it gets warm, but not a lot of people hang out there.
In a little refreshments.
Yeah, close enough to the cafe. Don't worry.
Let's see what is the cafe sandwich of the day. Speaking of cafe, roll for that.
Telvin, do you work there?
It is the toasted cockatrice gizzards on rye is the cafe special of the day. No, Telvin works at the tavern, and Sora works at the Fire Jolt Cafe. You're the only one, Felfiz, that works in the Biblioplex proper.
No, Avor does too, in the lab.
Oh, that's right, Avor does. No, Avor works in the lab. I don't know. Anyway. Alright. So speaking of Avor, why don't we start with you? Avor, how are you studying for this test?
Probably, if not with the group, probably in the lab, while in between working on my special, super top secret project.
Okay.
With lots of
Okay.
caffeine. Just
Lots of caffeine.
so much caffeine.
Okay, and what skill check would you like to use for this this studying?
So we're studying owlbears, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I probably nature, I guess, because it's well, no, they're an abomination.
It is however you feel that you would go about studying. What skill would best aid you in studying?
Probably history or arcana.
I don't know. Or do you want to study as individuals? Do you want to study as a group?
We kicked the test's ass last time we did a group study.
Yeah, that's.
You did.
I would do group.
We're a team,
Okay.
and some of us are better at book learning than others.
Okay. So okay. I would say, how about we go through and you choose what skill that you would like to bring to the table as to how you guys are studying with your friends. Then. So are you doing Arcana or History, you said?
Well, they're not animals, they're like magical creatures. So history wouldn't do me much good with owlbears, but because they're magic, maybe Arcana, but
Sure.
they exist in the wild, so nature?
It's up to you.
Because I want to pick the one that I have the best bonus to that makes even a little bit of sense to use.
Well, I mean, you could use history to say what is their, I mean, obviously, if they're in history, they've got stories about them.
Or how are they made? How do they
Right.
function?
Mm-hmm.
Because, I mean, they lay eggs. Didn't know that till today.
Hey, Hill.
Nature would be habitats and where do they live, that kind of stuff. So
I use investigation to use my knowledge of finding the right books and stuff.
Sure, roll
be?
me an investigation check, Felfiz.
I didn't mean right this second. Okay.
Nope,
Am
that's
I
a good one.
Arcana?
I am good method actor. I can
Oof.
perform to act like owlbear.
Okay. Felfiz, unfortunately, that was not a success in your skill check. You found a great location, but it seems that since this is, there's so many of you first-year students taking this test at the same time, even though you work here, you didn't get to the books that you wanted to get to in time. Okay. Let's see here. So the one thing though that Felfiz I will give you is that you do learn from some of the one of the other aides that works at the Biblioplex that is they're a third-year student. They tell you that many scholars believe a kooky wizard created the first owlbear in a breeding experiment gone awry. However, some elves claim owlbears have always existed within the Feywild. All right. Let's see. Let's go
Didn't
with...
mean to take the turn. I just asking if that was an example of the thing.
Okay.
And then I failed.
I know. Eivor, you said you want to go with history?
Or
Arcana?
Arcana. Like, if somebody made them through magic, I would probably be interested. That would probably be where I would approach the studying from, was, like, if some dipshit wizard, which is all of them,
My last roll resembles that. Ha! So does yours.
yeah,
So does yours.
Well, because the thing about dipshit
Mhm.
wizards is that they tend to die violently and lose all their notes. And you can never know. It really works them.
True. Okay. Telvin, you specifically do a great job at your interpretation performance of the owlbears. As you read and learned, they are a very aggressive and often ill-tempered carnivores. They are known
Just like dragons.
to attack without provocation.
Also like dragons.
Mm-hmm. Eivor, you found something that you don't believe is a true thing, and it shows in the Arcana roll that you made, because you're 98% sure that the people that you work with in the lab are trying to pull your chain, because they told you that although owlbears aren't naturally drawn to cupcakes and muffins, these foods are known to quell an owlbear's foul temper. Apparently, there was this research paper done that says that they believe they quell the creature's rumbling acid reflux. Yeah, it's
Authored by Jester Levore.
Possibly. So who is the next one to make a skill check to help with what you're bringing to your study group?
I am again doodling.
Okay.
Really
Well,
intense owlbear doodling.
Okay.
I talked to a couple of the professors at Witherbloom, just to get a few clues as to like how you would find them in nature. So like footprints and sounds and like dwellings. So maybe a survival check.
Okay. Beacon?
Yeah.
You drew an owl and you drew a bear. You did not draw a owl bear.
They are really cute owls and bears, though.
They are.
Okay.
But
They're
all
just
of your owls and all of your bears have do not show or share the aspects of the owlbears and their razor sharp beaks and claws. Yours are very more of the cartoony area.
Cartoon cute. Yep. I'm helping a lot, guys. I'm helping a lot.
Did you draw chibi owls and bears?
Yes, chibi owls and bears.
Yep.
Susan?
Exactly.
Okay, so hold on a second though. Sky, go ahead and roll me a nature check.
Okay. A nature, no survival.
Or survival. Sorry, survival.
Okay.
He said.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you do really well. And you learn that an owlbear responds best to training that mimics exactly what their trainer wants them to do. So, like, you learn that crawling on one's hands and knees is often the best way to teach an owlbear to be a mount, for example.
So Telvin's halfway there to training owlbears.
Right. Yep.
Yeah, Telvin, dude, good impression, man.
It's
Okay.
good.
Squaggles, you are not allowed to bring an owlbear to the study group unless you can turn into one, which you cannot. So you cannot bring one to class. Or to
He
study
didn't
group.
say could he. He said could he try.
No. Well, you can try. Sure, I'll give you a try.
Well, you just want to suck the joy out of everything.
I do. It's my job.
Okay, well then I'm just gonna put my rose-tinted glasses on, watch Telvin act like an owlbear, and try and get some insights from it. I'll just be like, oh, so that's what owlbears do.
Clearly,
Sure.
Cause has been talking to our children because you're the worst.
True. All right. So you're doing insight?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Or perception. I'm watching.
Whichever.
Washaba. Oh, I have to do something now, don't I?
You do have to push button. Yeah.
It's been a while.
Oh, wow, you are paying such good attention, and you are like taking everything into and like you learn so much stuff from Telvin's interpretive, performance. So much so that you learn that owlbears most often live in caves or ruins, and that bones of their prey seem to serve as their bed and playgrounds. And yes, they do want to eat everything.
I
So
can relate.
Telvin part owlbear? Is that why he's so good at this?
maybe.
May
So
have cousin.
Thora, that brings us to you. What would you like to do?
Well, hearing that they may be from the Feywild, it made me thinking, has a maybe either created by wizards or naturally made, has a god ever created an owlbear? So I want to research that. Has
Okay.
been any signs that which god created owlbears in a way? So a wisdom check.
Sure. Unfortunately, you can't find anything on any gods having created owlbears. They might be onto something that these were not created by the gods. But you do learn, and you remember this being from the Feywild, that an owlbear's screech sounds vaguely similar to the cry of an enormous owl with terrible indigestion. Now, owls don't suffer from indigestion, though making this, a sure sign that an owlbear is nearby. So, yeah, it's an interesting sound mix. So, with that, on your tracking sheets, Telvin, Sky, Squaggles, please, each of you add one reroll to your number 2 test option, as you each have rerolls available to you.
Number 2.
Mm-hmm. Test number 2 for year 1. Yep. Okay.
I cannot.
Get at it.
Oh, I got to edit sheet
Mm-hmm.
and save.
Okay. So, with that all taken care of, before the test the next day, is there anything that anybody else would like to do?
I continue to work on recipes.
Okay.
So say I would want to maybe see if I can pick Telvin's brain some more to help me study.
Okay.
I help.
Okay. Yeah, no problem.
I've got a little coin in my pocket. I'm wondering if there's a place I might be able to buy some new armor, maybe something a little bit better than the leather I'm wearing.
Okay. Yeah, you can. Sure.
We get paid for our jobs?
You do. You each get 5. Well, let's see. You get 5 gold a week. We'll say with that, let's say it has been 3 weeks, so you get 15 gold at this point. Telvin and Felfiz, you would have gotten previous as well, which was 75. So, which I forgot to tell you last week. So, but you, yeah.
So we have another 15 on top of the 75? Is that
correct? Yes.
Okay.
Yes, correct. All right. Let's see here. So what kind of armor are you looking for?
Well, I'm still not too aching. I don't like metal too much, but maybe some studded that uses like bone or something to hold pieces together.
Okay. You can easily find some studded leather armor. There's all kinds of that kind of stuff around the central campus. There's a shop that sells armor and a shop that sells all kinds of different things. Studded leather armor would be 45 gold.
All right. Is it in Witherbloom colors with maybe their logo on it or their crest or something?
They are not allowed to sell them with the college class crest until you are within the actual college. So no first years can buy college specific items.
Bummer, man. Okay. So is it gray like all the other first year stuff?
It is. It has some green accents, but just like you can't have the actual Witherbloom logo on it.
All right. Pretty cool.
Okay. Does anybody else need anything else?
I'm just going to work a bit more than maybe ask Sky or Squaggles to help me out a bit more about this out there situation. So I may work, my job and stuff, and ask Sky for help.
Okay. If you would like to pull an all-nighter, you can gain 2 rerolls to use in the next test. However, you will have a level of exhaustion.
Which is disadvantage on skill checks, isn't it?
Yep.
Well, I really like an all-nighter, but I'm an owl and all. Probably wouldn't be studying too much though if I'm up to plate.
I just kind of like walking back to the dorms when I like have Telvin quiz me, or just like keep and just think about it a lot before I go to sleep.
Okay.
I want to buy some art supplies.
Okay, you can buy some art supplies. All right. Let's see here.
Yeah, I could probably use some parchment, just little squares of parchment, nothing huge.
Okay. You spend 10 gold on painter's supplies. There, Beacon, which is your art
Thank
supplies.
you.
Yep. Okay. Parchment. How much parchment are you thinking? Like it's you'd be looking at like 10 sheets for a gold, and then you can cut them into smaller sizes if you need them.
Well, a whole sheet would be a pretty big roll. Or I mean, that's probably more paper than I need. But yeah, okay, I'll take 10 sheets.
Well, one sheet would be a silver.
One sheet would probably be enough.
Okay. Okay. Anything else anybody else would like to purchase?
No, I will help with the study session
Okay.
for a small friend.
Okay. All right. Well,
I'm thinking
then...
I want to hang out with Sky and then do some art.
Okay.
That's what I'm thinking.
There you go.
We'll get some cool ideas.
Yes. I agree.
I think my parchment has, it's from the Zigzag manufacturer.
Yes.
Perfect.
It is.
That's what I was thinking.
Uh-huh. All right. Oi.
This is some throwback stuff right now.
Right? Okay. So, with that, you are able to get a good night's sleep right before the test. Sky, you and Began sleep really well. No worries, no nothing. You're good.
I will have used some money. I will provide snacks for all the study sessions, and I will have sent some home.
Okay. Okay. Sure.
I'm guessing the study sessions are going to get more expensive the more Sky shares his parchment.
Uh-huh. Most likely. Okay. Alright, so the day of the owlbear test has arrived. You all get up. You feel fairly rested. Some feel a little more confident about this test than others. But it is time for you to head to the Biblioplex to take your test in the classroom that is where your next test is being given. Now, as you sit down for the test, it is much like the previous one. There are multiple choice questions for the first and short essays for the second. So, for the first question on the test, it is all about owlbear disposition and habits. Now, some of the answers to these questions seem to have to do with owlbear's hunting, eating, mating, fighting, and living habits. And I need everybody to please roll me a nature check. Holy moly. Okay. Oh, crap. You do have advantage on this roll. I am sorry, I meant to say that. Felfiz, you are the only one currently that needs advantage. Perfect. All right.
Susan?
Yes.
Never mind. Unless Tavin want to say something.
Oh, I have 14.
Oh, God.
Yep, you have 14. Eivor, you have advantage.
Yep.
That's not
No.
better.
It's the same.
Yeah, that's not better. You were supposed to be going for better. Do you did you by chance get any rerolls? I don't believe you did.
I don't think I did.
Okay.
Let me.
I don't believe I told you to put any on your sheet. So, let's see here.
Oh, but I can buy myself an Ashy Advantage.
No Ashy Advantages
that's right.
or pups on the test.
Okay, well then I'm boned, so.
Alright. So everybody passes the test except for Eivor. Unfortunately.
Because none of our rerolls from like the last test carry over, right?
Nope.
Cool.
They are all about the study right before.
Yep.
Okay. So, unfortunately, we have our first test failure. Okay.
Guidance would not have helped at all.
No, it would not have helped your 5. No.
I rolled a 3, my guy.
Yep. Alright. So you go on to the second part of this test, which is the Owlbear Companions, and you are writing short essays on common methods for taming, training, and handling owlbears, and on keeping owlbears as companions. And with this one, I need an animal handling check, please.
Advantage or no?
At advantage, yes.
Could have used literally any of those.
You could have. Nice, Sorek with the comeback right there. Okay. Alright, so that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Everybody passes that test with no problem. Alright. So with that, okay. That means that everybody except for Eivor aced this test, and Eivor, you passed it, as you got 1 out of the 2 questions correct.
You passed.
Those
50% is passing?
Those who aced the test, you gain 2 student dice. Those who, so Eivor, you only get 1 student dice from this test.
Okay.
You can use student dice, for, things outside of the test.
So our weekly class, we could use that too?
You can, yes. For your weekly class. Student dice are a D4. It's like adding guidance to an ability check that you can make. Provided that it uses one of the skills from the exam that you got it from. But yeah.
So would that be animal handling or nature?
So you're gonna put animal handling / nature on the test thing, and that means you have 2 student dice that you can use for a nature or animal handling check in your tracking sheet.
Gotcha.
Now,
Do you have what the skills were for the first test?
I can look real quick because I
It
don't
was history, arcana, I think.
It was history. It was insight and arcana.
Oh, insight.
Yeah.
And
Insight and arcana. Yep.
Perfect. Thank you. I didn't have it.
Now, while after you guys have finished the test and you exit the test, and you guys are kind of waiting around for the rest of your party to finish the test as well. Several of you overhear some of your peers talking excitedly about a certain magical and monstrous creatures' likenesses being used in an upcoming Rose Stage Festival. which is an improv outdoor play that will be coming up. You hear that there's, and this is what kind of caught your eye. You hear that there is supposed to be a owl bear prop that the Play Actor Drama Guild has combined the hide of a bear and an owl head from the taxidermy department to create a weird owl bear prop. Supposedly there's also a prop at this year's festival using flashes of light to simulate a gaze attack, just like a basilisk. Apparently the Drama Guild plans to use a dragon, a goat, and lion puppet to simulate a chimera. Although somebody has to figure out how to magically replicate those creature sounds. They haven't gotten that far yet. And apparently, and this is the one that makes you go, are they freaking kidding me? Somebody wants to summon and control a real young black dragon on stage. But they're not sure how that's going to work. So you...
Probably not going to?
Probably not. But
everybody's going to die. That's how that's going to work.
It's true. It's true. So with that, you guys have all gotten the tests out of the way, and let's see here. With that, because so many of you aced the test, let's see here. That is where's that? Okay. That is 10 points to Haven's heroes. And the other two groups also all passed their test for 10 points each for them as well. So it seems...
It's why people study for the owlbears. Wait.
Uh-huh. I know, right? Who would have thunk? Alright. So, alright. So, with that, we are going... That's not what I wanted to do. I hit the wrong button. Alright. So, with that, we are going to go ahead and we are going to take our break right here so that our party members can level up.
Woohoo!
Ooh!
So it is a little early, but because they get to level up after each test, we are going to go ahead and take that break right now, let them level up, and then we will be back for the rest of our session. See you in a few minutes. All right, and welcome back to DMS Adventurers Tavern, where adventure is always on the menu. We are back with our, oh, it didn't change the page. There it goes. With our StrixSeven College of Chaos game. Our adventuring party has just completed their second of the exams, the second one being about owlbears. And for the most part, aced that test after studying as a group. Seems like group studying is definitely coming in handy. All right. So, okay. Now, with that exam out of the way, you have a couple of days of kind of just getting into your next topic. And just for reference, your next topic is going to be about the what is it, Otyughs or something like that? The it's Otyughs. Okay. So you are going from cute little cuddly owlbears to something much worse. But it is it is an interest. Otyughs, okay. Okay. So yeah, it is quite gross. Let's see here. So you guys are kind of just, living your best college life. You're working, you're dealing with your clubs on campus, you're hanging out with your group challenge people, and all in all having a pretty great time at StrixSeven, when one of the other students from That's true. Your roommate is one of the other students. But one of the Shadow Brigade, we'll say Xanther Brown, sure, why not? We'll use that. That works for me. Comes up to you and he says, "Big heroes on campus you think you are, huh? You're the talk of the school, what with your monster dispatching ways? But the true question is, will you..."
Who was calling?
I don't know. Oh, I think that's the appointment for Monday. But can you recover the legendary Sassy Sally Jane? Many have tried. All have failed. Meet us outside Captain Dapplewing's manor at midnight tonight to see which group will succeed. If you've got what it takes, maybe you will.
Ethan?
Well, are you drunk?
No.
You're not making any sense.
His name sounds made up.
Dude, I'm in your magical philosophies class.
Ethan?
Oh, he is part of the other less impressive groups, so we may have overlooked him.
You are Dragon Poser, yes?
No, I am in the Shadow Brigade.
Oh.
Are you in the shadows because you're afraid to shine?
Oh,
Like us?
hang on. They taught me phrase for this. Flip through note cards. Shadow Brigade, yes. Try not to cut self on all that edge. I make joke.
DM inspiration, because that was awesome. literally just looks directly at you and is like, whatever, you guys just don't come then, that's fine, whatever. And he turns and he walks away.
Sure, I'd not eat him.
No. But we can just keep annoying him. It's pretty fun.
It's fun.
Now, the rest of you are aware that Captain Dapplewing's house, or manor, is one of the learning annexes here on campus. A 2-story house. It is located on the central campus and serves as both faculty offices as well as a site for lavish dinner parties and intellectual gatherings. And hold on. Sora, I'm a little concerned about the enlarge reduce spell. But just yeah. Yeah, little concerned.
Just out of curiosity, do I feel like this guy's trying to punk us? He's telling us these.
Give me an insight check.
They're a rival group, and no,
you have a moment when you think about that, but then you remember hearing something from one of the older students about this this pink-haired doll in a patchwork tartan dress named Sassy Sally Jane. You didn't know where it was, but you believe that he might actually be telling the truth.
Well, I get off my my shift around 11:30. I might be able to make it there by midnight.
We go.
So I'm down.
I think I could stay up a bit longer, I guess.
So I'll go where Sky goes.
You learn this at the beginning of the day, so you have all day to prepare if there's anything that you would like to prepare before you go do this.
Yeah, I'd like to buy a sword.
Okay.
Or I would have bought a sword prior to this to do spell stuff to it.
Okay. Longsword? Just a regular sword?
Just a regular longsword.
Okay. Give me 1 second and I will get you that price right now. That is 15 gold.
I will pay 15 gold.
It is your first college party, Squaggles. It is.
Better buy some parchment.
Go buy some parchment. Yep. Alright.
I will just adjust the spells that I've chosen for the day.
Okay. Alright. So, anything else anybody else would like to do while you wait for the day to go by until midnight?
We make special coffee to help my friends stay awake.
Okay.
It's strong.
And easily enough, you can actually get the beans from Sora, as Sora has been working at the Fire Jolt Cafe. And you can, in fact, make some coffee that is pretty dang strong. And does help you all to stay awake and hopefully be able to be productive within this late night excursion. All right. Okay. So, let's see here. All right. Anybody else have anything else that you would like to do?
Would I be able to afford something that would afford me magical protection? Since I can't use armor?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
This
Let's
rules.
see here.
I have mage armor, but, you know.
Do you want, like, resistance to something?
I was thinking of, like, a ring of protection or something, but I don't know if I'm able to afford that yet.
Instead of a
One day
faction,
I'll
do
be
we have to join like a
one
sorority
day
or fraternity?
I'll be able to make it for you.
Yes. All right. Right now, a ring of protection would cost 5,000 gold. So I would say no.
Cool, I'm gonna have a tiny little piggy bank and I'm gonna put a couple copper in there and I'll just start saving.
There is a scroll of protection that you could purchase. But yeah, same kind of.
It's not an emergency. This is the AC I went up to almost level 20 with, so we'll be fine.
Okay. All right.
Just like I said, I'd be fine against those 10 soldiers and then almost died.
All right. So you are on campus, in the central campus here, and luckily for you, the Captain Dapplewing's manor is not too far from your area where your house is. It is actually just right here. And so you know it's not going to take you too long to arrive at this location. All right. So it is quite easy to find. And let's see here. All right. So let's see. Let me get you guys onto this page and I will get you your tokens. All right. So that evening, just before midnight, you all arrive. You all make. I'm going to say it. You all make your way over to the. Dylan, you are very much in the way, buddy. Over to the captain's house, knowing that Xanther told you to show up at midnight. And as the bright light of the central campus fades into the verdant grounds of Captain Dapplewing's manor, you see a couple of a group of students from each of the two groups that are there, kind of seeming to hang out. You've got, let's see here. You've got some from the posse, some from the brigade, but there is several of the students here.
Are we the only full team?
You are the only full team. And
well, did Chance and did they come with us?
They did not. They did not. So you see one of the other students goes over to and it's actually this one right here. This is Aurora. She turns to Greta, and you guys, recognize her as the roommate to one of your party members, and she says, "I told you they'd arrive. Now pay up, you goof." And it is about that time that Xanther points towards the house and says, "This is it. Sassy Sally Jane is up there in the attic. For years, people have tried to liberate her. For years, they've failed, but we think this year is different. This year, you're on campus. You're looking for a pink-haired doll wearing a patchwork tartan dress. Now go in there and become campus legends. If you bring her back, we'll pay for your lunches for a week. No, a month.
How does finding doll make legend?
This place is haunted, right? That's the.
This doesn't seem like a great idea. Like, that's not worth it.
Like, are we even allowed to be poking around this mansion?
In the faculty offices? I think they're just trying to get us in trouble.
Hey, Squaggles, nice bow tie, man. Looking sharp.
Thanks, my
They're
mom
trying to
would
get
get
us
it
in
for
trouble.
me.
And they also can't do it themselves.
No, but they also challenge us, and we should accept.
So we just go in, find this sassy doll, and come out, right? Is that all we got to do?
If you think you can do it.
What's to say we're not going to go in and then they're going to go and report us?
I eat them.
Insight check. I want to see
Yeah.
what these clowns are really up to.
Yeah.
Insight.
Okay.
Theoretically good at that.
Okay.
Do they seem legit, or are they totally gonna bolt and report us immediately?
So, you see Greta comes walking up to you, and she says, "No, seriously. The other team tried already. They couldn't do it."
Really?
Mm-hmm.
What tripped him up that made him fail?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Did they run out screaming about anything, or did they just give up?
I wasn't here when it happened, so I don't know.
What's so special about it? What's the point?
It's a campus tradition that, you know, nobody's been able to get this doll since it was put up there.
So it's in the attic of the mansion?
Mm-hmm.
Even better.
What else is in the mansion?
I don't know. I haven't been up there. But
What's the risk of going in the building? Like, we're acting like this is a big, like a secret thing, being here at midnight.
well, yeah, this faculty office and stuff. And she kind of backs up. She turns around and looks at the rest of her group members. I shouldn't be saying anything. I'm sorry.
Where's Talon going? Do I see him?
Hey, Talvin, dude, hold on, wait for us.
Because if we need to be sneaky, I'm not. Because have you guys probably noticed the giant mechanical goat that I'm sitting on?
I love your goat,
point?
man.
Yeah,
Look at
this
the
is.
goat face. I like it.
No, this is High Throne. She's.
High Throne?
Yeah, it's
all right.
Old mythology. It's a whole thing. But we don't do subtle where I'm from. We're kind of in your face. So, if this is a stealth mission, I need to leave her outside. And if any of you, and I'm going to point to the crowd of clowns around us, fuck with her, it's going to be a problem.
I eat. You go from front door as going inside.
Okay.
Well, I got something that'll help us be a little bit quiet. Telvin, come back here. You got to be close to me for this to work. Just let me know when we're ready to go in, and I'll throw down a little bit of sound dampening stuff. I've used this a few times before. Things. It'll help. Once we're ready to go, though.
I just want to look and take note of all the other people who are here from the other teams, just in case we do get
In
reported
trouble.
or whatever. I know who
because
shit.
if you try to snitch, we're taking you down with us. It's going to be ugly. So.
If it's in
Like,
the
I see
attic,
my-
can't we just
like-
climb to the top of the building?
Like, I see my roommate's in this crowd, so
Uh-huh.
yeah, like,
Mhm.
don't be a basic bitch.
Don't be bitch.
All right, if we're ready to
Are
go.
we going in?
Yeah.
I mean,
do some here
I'm not a
first.
coward, but like, this is bait.
So
Well,
I'll pull
let's
out of my
hope for the
pouch.
best for this.
Pull out of my pouch a little bit of ashes and cast.
And that would be a pass without a trace. All right.
You just gotta be about within 30 feet of me for it to work your best, but
All right. Do you guys want me to bring my robot goat or no?
See,
sure.
bring
Yeah,
goat
bring him.
would no, because bring goat would be counterproductive to quiet.
But if there's something we need to fight, she's real good at stomping the shit out of stuff. That's why I built her.
I've made friends
Yeah.
with goats, but I don't have any mechano goat friends. You should definitely bring them along.
Right, Hithrin's cool. Yeah. They can come.
Can I ride it?
You may ride,
We're gonna have to make stealth checks.
Yep.
probably.
I will cast, if you want to bring the goat, I can cast enhanced ability on it.
Does that work? Does it have to be a living creature, or...
Let's find out.
Lick the goat.
This is a creature,
Nope, just a creature.
so will it work? Would it work?
I mean, it's friendly to us and my companions,
Mhm.
so...
Yeah,
I
I
don't...
would say it would work.
Yeah.
However, your goat tastes terrible.
It's not for eating, it's for, you know.
Dude, I looked at Toad once. Wow, it was a pretty cool effect. Did the goat do anything when you licked it?
I know it thought, but I licked goat and it tastes strange. No good. It's hard.
Okay, the goat now has cat's grace.
So it has advantage on
Yeah.
stealth checks. Okay.
Okay.
I mean,
On all
honestly,
decks.
it's Dex is the +1. So
Would you
I want
rather
to
have
point
it?
out. I want to point
Uh-huh.
out that the goat is a mechanical goat with the grace of a cat. Okay.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Does somebody else need more help with their decks than this, or
I mean, if you want to give the goat, you've given the goat advantage on Dex, so
yes,
it's already happened
Yep.
for an hour?
for an hour.
For an hour.
So,
Okay.
are we really doing this?
I don't know.
inside.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but I
no.
don't know if we want to go in the front door. Sounds like people already got caught there once. Maybe look for another way in.
Because they are not strong like Dragonborn.
Yeah.
And you
But,
see at this point, the rest of the students are kind of backing away and like getting so that they can kind of hide within the trees and stuff to be able to have a view of what's going on, but yet still be away in case you guys get caught. Now, Telvin, as you walk up onto the veranda, you see a mahogany roof covers this porch, which is bound by a low rail and outfitted with wicker furniture. Above the double door hangs a sign done in fine calligraphy, and it says Captain Dapplewing's Manor.
That name still sounds fake. But,
That's fair.
I will push door open or pull open, whichever way it goes.
It is locked.
Can I tell if mechanically locked or arcane lock?
Mechanically locked.
I have thieves' tools and the ability to use them.
Okay.
I could probably break the door down, but go ahead.
I mean, we're here to steal a doll, not bust down the door to the teacher's lounge. So that's a dex, right?
It is dex. Yes, it is.
Okay. Dex plus proficiency, yes?
Yes.
So dex check, and then...
You should be able to click on your thieves tools and...
That's a 13 plus 2, so 15.
Okay. Yeah, you should be able to click on Thieves' Tools in your
that's
tool
a
proficiencies.
Save.
Which is the same thing.
Okay, yeah.
Yep. But yeah, there should be... You should be able to click on Thieves' Tools and roll it, just for reference.
Okay. I've never played a rogue on Roll20 before, so I was going with...
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'd already committed to clicking the dex before
It's all good. With that, you can, in fact, open up the door.
Cool.
Yep. And, okay. As you open up this door, you see it open up to a quite wide, looking room. And let's see, let me get the rest of that. There you go. As you open the door, you see this is quite the large foyer. You see coat racks carved to resemble statues of individuals line the entry into the manor beyond. These coat racks flank the doors, depicting two dwarves wearing high-collared jackets. The coat racks on the left depict a one-tusked Lochtodon, a monocle-wearing orc, and a gnome with a skunk for a hairpiece. The statues on the left, a drow wearing a scarf, a burly human in a tuxedo, and a high elf in a cowl. Everybody that is stepping in here, please give me a history check. Okay.
Be fair, I'm not from playing.
That's true.
Fucking. Okay.
Alright. Sky and Sora. You two notice these creatures and statues, and you know, you kind of did a little bit of research prior to this as you were studying about the college and learning about the college, and you know that these are Captain Dapplewing's favorite military compatriots, all of them being great friends of StrixSeven. Yes, right? It is as you are looking at these statues, you guys are trying to discern about them, that you are able to notice, Sora, that the boxy dwarf coat rack, one on either side, seems to be moving, just slightly moving.
Is it like strikingly headed towards us, or?
No, just barely moving.
we're doing this quietly, so I just tell everyone and point at the coat rack to let them know what I saw.
Okay. All right. So you do so, and you guys are able to avoid those two coat racks due to Sora pointing them out to you. As you step away from the two coat racks, you see that as you kind of turn around, you see that this is a great big room here. You see that let's see here. This is a great hall. It opens up to let's see. You see that these stairs, much like the ones in the what was it, in the tavern and the Fire Jolt Cafe, are magically shifting steps. Beautiful thick carpet adorns the floor, topped by a crimson runner that leads into the dining hall, or what looks to lead into the dining hall. From the corner of your eye, though, you see a well-dressed looking creature, formally attired creature. And most
Is
of
it like
you
a real creature or like a animatronic or something? Is it alive? Does it notice us?
It does notice you. Huh?
Oh, we didn't roll stealth.
Oh, no, you did not. Sorry, go ahead and roll stealth for me, please. I forgot about that. I'm sorry.
It's 24 then. With
Plus
beast.
10 to everybody within 30 feet
And
of me.
then
I'm basically invisible right now. What the?
Right? Yeah, pretty much. Not as invisible as sometimes Cooper.
Cooper always finds way to become invisible.
He does.
And then the defender rolls with advantage.
He does.
So I'll roll 2, and then it's a +1. So that's a 9. Or no, 7.
My
7.
plus 10 for my trace.
Yep, so 17.
7.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Yep, plus the 10 from Paths Without a Trace. So, okay. Let's see here. No, it does not notice you. All right. You recognize this creature as you see it as one of the campus guides. However, this one specifically is wearing a silver waistcoat, a black jacket with tails, a cravat, and just seems to be waiting. And it kind of seems to be walking back and forth within this part of the room. Back here. On the other side of the table.
Feel like it's pacing, waiting for something to do?
It does.
Wait, where is it?
Oh, no, sorry. It's right here. It's, over here. Yep. And you see, like, it's just kind of pacing in this area. Just kind of waiting.
Is waiting for us or for something else?
You do not know what it is waiting for.
It's probably waiting for a command from, the teachers, the faculty, to guide someone or do something.
Yes, Squaggles, it is in fact a robot butler. Quite literally, that is what it is.
It's a robot?
It's a robot. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's try to get away from that thing. I don't know if we want to let it know we're here. Anybody know where this doll, good place to look would be?
That said the attic.
So we need to go up, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Right, let's go this way, maybe. There's stairs
So-
over here.
You do see that there are stairs here and here. Let me go ahead and kind of get you a little bit more of the area over there. As you kind of step forward, you see that this other than the red runners that seem to be headed to the dining room, you also see that there is a really beautiful just dining area with a fireplace and a beautifully decorated dining table, and there's a upright piano flanked by cushioned benches, and there is a fire in the fireplace. Mm-hmm. But yes, there is stairs on both ends of the room.
This is
your
to
left
bring
and
the
to your
rich folk here for dinner so they donate money to the college.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'd like to come back here maybe during better times when we don't have to worry about being seen.
Yeah.
How do we feel about sneaking up this way, like waiting until that thing's not looking and going around?
Say we go to the right.
Yeah, I just want to stay away from the guide.
Okay. All right, so you guys all head to the right?
Yeah, and we stay close to Sky because...
Yeah,
Yeah,
Sky
you
should
just
be
stay
in the
within-
middle of the pack.
Yeah, just stay within
Yeah.
30 feet of me. You'll be all right.
Okay, so as you kind of come around, you see that this area, as you pass it, is a cozy drawing room that holds bookcases as well as a number of easels folded and tucked in beside them. In the northwest corner, an easel holds a watercolor painting of a stylized chicken-like reptilian creature lounging in a barbacoa style. So there is that.
A barbacoa or barbacoa?
Barbacoa, sorry.
Egan, I bet you could paint something better than that.
I'm going to take like 3 steps towards the books and then say, no, we have a job to do, and stop myself.
Vegan's
Okay.
tempted to go paint on that painting.
No. After we get the doll, maybe.
Okay, staying on task.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So,
And upstairs.
so you're headed up the stairs?
Yeah.
Okay. So you head up these stairs.
How many stories is this building?
2.
Okay.
The
Mhm.
2 and an attic, or 2
2
with
and an
the
attic.
Okay.
No, 2 and an attic. Mm-hmm. Yep, 2 and an attic. And I did reveal up above where these stairs go. So, all right. As you come out of these stairs up onto the second floor, you see that there is quite a long central passageway. The wide hallway offers access to the rooms of this second level. There is a pillar that juts out into the passageway. Appears to be a structural column, but actually, it allows, and you do see it, as if the door is not closed. It actually hides a staircase that heads upward. And as you walk up into this hallway, you see the door to the stairwell is open.
Is there any light coming out of that room?
There's not any light in the stairway. There is light right outside the stairway.
Seems suspicious that that door is just conveniently open.
I see any more of those robot butlers walking around?
Give me a perception check. Nope, you sure don't.
You certainly
Nope,
don't.
you sure don't.
So, how tall are the ceilings in here?
The ceilings are... let's see here. 20 feet high throughout the manor.
Okay, so I could be riding on the go
You
for
could.
now.
You could.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yep. You could, in fact, be quite literally riding your goat.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do that since we don't have a token for her yet.
Okay. All right. So, what do you want to do?
Should we try and sneak over to the stairs? Does anybody want to look at anything else while we're in here? This is kind of a cool place.
We're here for the doll, right? It's supposedly an attic.
We do not know path to attic.
And there's another staircase, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep, you see it. As soon as you come into this hallway, you see the set of stairs that is built into a pillar right in the center of the hallway.
Right. Are we heading to the stairs then?
It leads to the attic, I guess so, but be quiet just in case. So,
All right.
All right.
Mum's the word, man. Mum's the word.
What is word?
Mum.
Oh, Mum, whatever that is. Never really figured that one out myself.
There's a flower.
Is flowerable?
Yeah, but most flowers are quiet. Like, they could have said, like, dandelion's the word, and probably had the same effect.
I like daisy's the word.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Is Mum or Daisy?
I'm gonna go with Daisy now. I like that idea.
Yep, daisy's the word.
Okay, as soon as we're sure that this leads to the attic, I am going to drop my enhanced ability. Sorry. And I am going to cast Detect Magic using my Awakened Spellbook Ritual.
Okay. All right.
But it's only for 10 minutes, so I want to make sure that we're where we are.
Okay. All right. So you head up to the attic. That's the plan?
Yeah.
yes.
Okay.
Is
Alright.
the way to the attic block?
It is not blocked. The door is open and it is not blocked. Who's the first one heading up?
I'll probably be in the middle. I don't want to be the first. So.
I'll peek in to check it out first. I don't mind.
I'll be right behind him.
Okay. I just revealed
literally
the attic up there.
Have a giant metal goat
Go.
that's
Mhm.
meant to take hits. So
This cramped area of an attic holds oddities considered too strange to display on the manor's main floor. And I would say because your goat is large, correct? Or is it
no,
medium?
it's medium.
Oh,
It's a medium construct.
Okay. Okay, so then yeah, it'll fit. So an adult-sized riding toy resembling a rock on a spring, a fine dress with wings made of bones, and a display shelf holding dozens of dolls are just some among the curiosities here.
What do you see, Sora?
Just a whole bunch of stuff. May I make a good perception check to see? Do I see the
Yes,
doll
you
or
may.
anything?
Yes, you may.
It's definitely an attic.
It's definitely an attic.
Or a storage room, or one, basically the same thing.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I'll pop that to just be extra
Okay.
sure.
Sure.
I'm gonna start going up the stairs. I'm gonna cast my detect magic and start going up the stairs.
17.
Okay. All right. So, you look around and it's weird. Like there's some strange stuff in here. You see that there's just a ton of things in here that just doesn't make sense. And you see the shelf of dolls over there, and you do see one that is wearing a dress much like was described to you downstairs. Sora, do you go over to the doll?
I mean, that was part of the challenge, right? Get the dog and get out, right?
Mm-hmm. And
wait,
Felfiz, you are
Felfiz.
headed up.
Yep.
Okay. So,
wait, I guess I asked Felfiz,
I was gonna
do
be
you detect anything?
Sort of.
Okay. Yep. So,
I'm a gnome, I can squeeze through.
The goat will probably have to. Will the goat even be able to make it up, or no?
It's regular
medium.
stairs. So
Goats
yeah.
can do stairs. Goats climb.
Where's exactly the doll will be, Susan?
The let's see, the doll shelf is over by this like table over here.
I'm going to just move my token right here to be closer to it.
Okay. So you do so. Felfiz, you see that the fine dress with wings made of bones is over here, and it is emanating a magic aura. So is one of the dolls on the doll shelf.
What does that doll look like?
The one that you are supposed to come get.
With the pink hair and everything?
Yep, and the tartan dress.
What kind of magic?
That one is, believe it's abjuration.
Okay, so there may be some kind of spell or some kind of protection magic around the doll.
Hold on. Let me remember what the ones are. No, not abjuration. Hold on.
Maybe we can grab it without touching it.
I mean,
you can do that?
Yes, I can. But
I help if you want to touch doll.
I'll just wait for Velvet. What kind of magic is it again? Sorry.
Let's go with actually illusionary magic.
Illusion? So it may not be weird?
It may not actually be the doll. What does the dress give off?
Nothing?
You said it gave off magic.
That one actually gives off necromancy.
Cool, don't touch the dress.
Okay. Susan?
Uh-huh.
I'll bring out a special hand we all know and love.
Uh-huh.
And see what happens when it's tried to whip up the dog, because it should not weigh more than 10 pounds.
It does not weigh more than 10 pounds.
Even there.
It is there.
Wow.
As it goes over, it is there. Yep. And you pick it up, and it is as that hand picks up the doll. It kind of accidentally like squeezes her hand just a little bit. Cooper, roll me a d6, please.
That's it.
Gross. Gross. You hear the doll speak.
What the hell?
What does it say?
It said gross.
Gross. Gross.
Yeah, that.
Is that like a cheerleader doll?
Why you mean saying it's not gross? What the hell? Am I missing something? What's going on?
We're not kidnapping someone, are we?
There's no kidnap.
Nobody told us this doll would talk.
Yeah, I've got that a bad now.
You pull the doll closer to you, and because of the hand, it seems to be squeezing the hand of the doll. And roll me another d6, please. All of a sudden, you guys all hear it in this little kid voice, and it says, "I hear you snack on owlbear pellets."
Oh, it's a bard. Can I try and see through the illusion since I know there's one there?
Sure. And you see that it is a regular doll. However, it is it has like a clockwork mechanism inside of it that is it's in essence a voice box. But the doll itself, the one that you see because you can see through the illusion, it actually is like really ugly, plain doll. And the illusion is made it look like this doll with pink hair and a tartan dress.
This isn't the doll. It's a regular doll, kind of messed up looking doll that has an illusion spell to make it look like the doll.
Alright.
Give me a perception check, please.
Yeah, I want to start looking for the real doll then.
All of us,
Felfis.
or
Felfis. Okay.
Surface, I'll give you my assay for you.
Okay,
Oh,
reroll
thank
that.
you.
Oh,
Okay.
man.
Yeesh.
Thankfully, you are standing kind of where you kind of walk over where the doll was, and you look down and you see another identical looking doll right behind where this one was.
Sora, try this doll. It looks like it. Does this one giving off any magic?
It does.
What
What kind?
Yeah.
Let's see. So, or actually, wait, no, this one does not give off magic. No, this one does not. Only the one does.
Okay.
I'll put the ugly fake one down and have my mace hand pick up the other one. Does it squeak
Okay.
too?
It does. It does. And it as you pick it up, it says, "Well, if you say so." But nobody believes in chocolate.
What the?
These dolls are weird.
Susan?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do something stupid. I'm gonna have my mace hand come to me, and I'll touch it.
Okay.
Nope. I already know. A kibosh plan. No touching the doll. I will touch doll.
What the? How does that make any difference?
Because, my friend, I cannot be possessed if doll is magic.
Do I believe that, Susan?
Did you hear that? That was the sound of Jericho learning his lesson.
You literally built a character to stop.
Poor DM inspiration. Wow.
It's literally spell cast. Not 2 minutes ago.
Other than what the other students told us, have I heard any other rumors about this doll? Like what it was, like why it was here, or anything like that?
So,
Starting to feel like maybe we should have spent the day asking around.
Well, we know frightening little about our current situation. Is there people that live here?
That's
Were
a
they
good question.
Are they dead? Did the other students murder them and
Yes.
rape us? Like, what's
Yes.
happening?
Yes.
I literally cast spell to stop possession.
Okay, so, let's see here. How do we want to do this? Sky, give me a
Right now-
history check.
Right? Because right now I feel like we should just grab every doll we see and just hope one of them's the right one.
Yeah, you have no idea.
Can I use an Ashley to reroll that?
Sure.
Right. Yeah, a little better.
Okay.
Oh, grab.
You did hear that rumors were that there was something special about this doll, but nobody was been able to get it, so they don't know what it is.
Right.
So, do we grab both
I will grab doll.
and call it good?
Okay, so all right. So
So what happens when it reaches my hand before Telvin grabs it?
nothing.
Nothing?
Telvin, you grab it. Nothing has happened to Sora. Do you squeeze the hand?
Why would I squeeze doll hand?
I don't know.
It's weird.
I mean, that was how it was making the noise.
I think Eivor has a point. Let's take the fake illusion one too, and maybe we can pass it off on the others.
Yeah. Well, they both fit the description, so if we don't know which is which, we should have them both.
I'll have my
I
maid
know
set
which is which, but
pick up the fake one again, and let's head down quick. I can't have the spell that long.
But I can carry both, friend. I cannot be possessed by doll. It is literally point of spell.
Somebody said we get possessed. What do you mean? Are you possessed?
It's talking doll. I've read enough of comic books to see that talking inanimate objects generally lead to possession. It's
But
point of spell.
Phil looked at it and said it was just a mechanical thing.
it's something like Eivor could probably make something like this.
Right?
Maybe.
If you want to carry other doll, then be my guest. But if it possessed, don't come crying to Telvin and say, Telvin, I'm possessed by doll. And I'll say like Babushka, I told you so.
I
like your logic, dude. Yeah.
Wow, Rika, you're related to his Bushka?
Rika is his Bushka.
Maybe he's Dragonborn, right? And that one dragon was very interested in Rika.
It's true.
You never know. The multiverse is a wonderful place.
Time is also a weird stoop. It's a thing. All right. So, Squaggles, you're up here. You're hanging out. You're watching this. I want you to make a perception roll for me, please.
Okay. Squoggle-log.
All right. So while they're kind of, arguing about who's going to carry the dolls and all of this stuff, you kind of look around, and you see there is this doll underneath that had fallen on the ground that was wearing a suit and adorned with a large white mustache. And you see that there's this little purse that is in the doll's hand. As you kind of pick it up and like go to put the purse back on, it's not in the hand, it's next to the hand. You go to put the purse back on the hand of the doll. You notice the sound of coins in the bag.
Oh, well, did they sound like I can open it?
You can open it.
Alright, I want to use Mage Hand and open it.
Okay. You find 25 gold coins in there.
Oh, hey guys. Check this out.
Sora has the fake doll, correct?
Yeah,
Correct.
I only have Mason for a minute, so let's hurry back before it runs out.
I'm gonna go over. I'm going to summon a quill out of thin air. I'm going to mark on, like, the bottom of the shoe. I'm just gonna put, like, a fancy F. And then we can go.
If only
Okay.
carry for a minute, why not I carry doll?
Set point.
You are upstairs. You cannot make it downstairs and outdoor in minute.
Not if we're being quiet.
I am in your gym class.
I mean, somebody's got like a. Well, we can do. Somebody's got like a backpack, right? We're students. Somebody's got something, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have a backpack.
And
I guess I could put it in there.
we could put it in that, and then we can put the backpack on my goat. Because the goat doesn't have anything else better to do right now than carry a backpack.
All right.
That way, it's nothing alive is touching the doll.
Yeah, I like that.
Well, I
idea.
just touched it.
Maybe
Well,
we could leave through a window, and that way it'll feel more like a college party that I've heard about.
are there even any windows in this room?
Not in the attic, no.
Didn't think
Oh,
so.
There is
Also,
sounds
in
like
the,
a party.
the next one down.
We don't need to. I just heard that's you either get thrown out a window or a door, and that's what makes a party a real party.
Yeah, I like your parties, man.
How
Sounds like a
about
real
this? When
rager.
we're done, we'll go to the tavern and we'll throw you out the door as many times as you want.
You would do that for me? Starts tearing up.
Yeah, remember
Totally.
Smuggles when you were on the stairs rolling the back and forth and back and forth? Yeah, good times, man. Good times.
I don't remember that.
It was hilarious.
Oh, good.
Right, are we going back down?
And by I'll throw you, I mean somebody else because I'm tiny.
Yeah.
I will throw him. Do we
Okay.
not want to look around first?
Nothing else
You-
is magical?
Nothing
We
else
should
in
not-
here is magical.
Mess
Just
with
Don't
anything
touch that
else.
dress.
Don't fuck with anything else in here.
Yeah,
We're here
we
for the
gotta
doll?
Get out of here.
And now we gotta go. Because who knows if we tripped some kind of alarm by unlocking the door. You know?
Right, I'm gonna head down the stairs.
Okay.
Follow through.
Okay. So you guys head back down the stairs. No,
We should
no
check if the
exploring
robot.
this level.
I'm just gonna look around with my detect magic, but
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, we're dumb, but we're not that dumb. I don't think.
Okay.
Yep.
We're,
Did we
we're here
ever
for-
figure out if this is someone's home or this is like an abandoned spooky shack?
No, it's the teachers.
It's
the
like
offices.
Our
offices and the place where they have the big fancy parties.
Oh, okay. So this is like a fun college prank thing. It's not like a theft mission.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, I don't want to steal from teachers.
Yeah, I don't
They're
want
the ones
to
that
steal
give
the
me my
teachers.
grades.
This is more like stealing the other college mascot or something. I'm cool with this, but yeah, I don't want to steal from people.
We should do that next. We should take one of all the mascots. That'd be great. We could have a little farm.
I eat mascot.
Yeah, there's probably some extra ones. They don't need all 5.
Okay. So
After this comment, I am going to compliment Eivor on good job finding an animal that Telvin doesn't want to eat. Or creating one.
Mm-hmm. I'm pretty proud. I've been working on her for so long.
Also, fucking awesome.
Isn't it? Isn't she great?
So
just wait till we fight something. It's gonna be cool.
So, Felfiz, you kind of open doors and you check. And
I
these
am
are
not opening doors.
You're not gonna. You said you were gonna look around.
Look, eyes.
Okay.
There's like
the one. To make my characters open shit. That's a bad idea.
She learned her lesson from Waterdeep, Susan.
Okay.
There is one open door, right? There's one door that's open.
Which was to the stairs, I think.
Only to the stairs.
Then we're not. We're not that.
I was thinking if I see a super magical door, I'll make a mental note for some time when I can come back, maybe.
Yeah, when it's not so obviously a trap to get us in trouble.
Okay.
Don't open things.
Okay.
This might be a bad time to mention this, but I told you have a visibility potion.
Ah. Okay.
I'm glad we did this as a team, though. This is more fun. But
So
you know,
what
if
was
we get
wrong-
caught,
I know, knowing that these professors might have a good stash, I'm gonna cast this just to see if I sense any good stashes maybe in this place.
Locate animals or plants. Nice. Okay.
Where's the Witherbloom office?
Right. So you do notice that the second one, the one with the green rugs, does have some. You have a feeling that you should go in there.
Just give me a second, guys. It'll be quick.
we have to go with him. He's got the aura.
I will go with friend to make sure he does not get lost.
This doesn't look like the way we came in here, but alright.
I'm gonna take a peek in the door. Do I kind of get a general idea, like desk drawer, cabinet?
This large office serves as both a parlor and a study. You see antique furniture lining you see some wide oak desk, a high back leather chair, towering bookshelf kind of thing. Some homey looking wall hangings of plants and animals. You look around and you see that there's a bunch of scattered research papers, course notes, other paperwork, academic bric-a-brac. You are drawn to one of the desk drawers.
I will look inside, since the door's already open and the damage is done.
Okay.
I think what I might be looking for is in that desk there, Felfiz.
You do not see anything magical, Felfiz.
Okay. Don't touch anything. They can think we're in here trying to cheat.
No, I don't want any papers or anything. What's
If
the
stuff
drawer?
is disturbed, they're gonna think we're gonna get ratted out by those other people.
I just want to know what's in the drawer. If you're quick.
Don't. No, is the door
you
locked?
open the drawer?
None of your business
Do
was in the
not-
drawer. Let's go.
I know. Right. As much as I want to know, it's not our
I
place.
open it with Mage Hand.
No.
Okay.
I slap him over the head.
Well,
That's
the
fair.
hand goes
He still
past
does it.
you. Also,
Yeah.
the hand is invisible, so you wouldn't even know I was doing it because it's from telekinetic feet.
So You
I start
take
tripping because the drawer's opening on its own.
yeah, it's really cool.
This is where we
And-
die.
And you see several small containers inside
The
the
teacher,
drawer.
whoever's office is going to know exactly how much they have. Do not take any.
I just want a couple of the primo seeds.
Yes, guy,
I
stop
don't want
opening
any of the leaves
drawers.
or nothing.
We can find some later. We can do a whole separate thing. I'll buy you some. Just, let's go.
I don't
Yeah,
know
but
if you
those are
can
good
buy
ones.
in this school or not. It seems not past legislation.
From where I'm sitting, I can buy in the school.
Yeah, is this plane like Colorado?
Is
Or
this
is
thing
this plane
cool or is
like
this thing not cool?
The island I come from, man, it's all good. What do you mean rules?
So you guys are within the Faerun. It seems it. Well, I mean, you haven't seen anybody like
Weird
sitting in the
question.
quad smoking, but
It's college. Whether it's legal or not, we
college.
could buy some.
yeah.
Wait, he is druid. Why not he grow his own?
That's what I'm saying. Let's
I just want a couple of the seeds.
No.
I don't
No.
need to show evidence.
No. Smack him on the nose.
Oh man,
it's like
I
a
don't know what
peak,
that could
isn't
have
it?
gone into, but I bet it would have been good.
I'm just saying, his desk is already open. Damage is done. He may as well grab
No,
seed.
no.
To try and steal a couple seeds.
One of the seeds starts floating up and then zooming out down the hallway as an invisible mage hand grabs it and then starts.
Technically, you have plus 10 to stealth check if you want to stealth seeds.
No. I'm looking right at him. It's not gonna help.
Squaggles, give me a sleight of hand for your mage hand, please.
I don't think my mage hand has its own stats.
No, it's your stats.
Oh, cool.
Okay. It's really obvious when this jar container starts floating out of the desk drawer.
Oh yeah. Not trying to hide it.
Put it. I swear to all that is holy, I will let my goat stomp you to death with her hooves.
That jar is floating on
And
its
then
own. How weird,
I'll let
right?
Kelvin eat you.
Yeah, I'll
Does
go
anybody even know
tenderize
I'm
for
testing
Kelvin.
this? I don't think anybody would even know.
No,
You
there's
probably
enough of you.
doing it to yourself this whole time. Don't tell me you're not.
There's
It's
enough of you
invisible.
who know the spell, though, that you know they know somebody is.
Somebody's doing it, and that
It's back.
somebody is getting fed to Telvin.
It's like the jar wants to come with us, man. I don't know what's pulling it around, but it wants to come with us.
I think someone casting invisibility spell and they're carrying it.
Is good.
All right. Well,
So, does anybody pluck
rest
it
of
out
you-
of the air? Because, I mean,
Put
you
it
see it.
back.
oh
It's
man.
getting closer to the hallway.
All right, put it back. Whoever's doing it, I guess. What a buzzkill. All right.
Alright, it starts floating back, but Squaggles is gonna try and pretend like he wasn't involved.
Okay. Give me a performance check, Squaggles.
Oh look,
Perfect.
it's floating!
Perfect. That's totally perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, insight check.
Okay. Squaggles, give me a deception check, please.
Can I use like student dice on this?
You can if it's under performance. So you haven't taken a test for performance yet.
Okay, I wanna use Ashy Advantage and
Oh.
I wanna use all the things. Yep.
all the things.
Can I assist Eivor with her
You
insight?
don't know this is happening.
You are
Let me have
we're standing here staring at you. So
Belfiz, go ahead and make your own insight check.
I want to make my own. I
So
want
this is deception,
God damn it.
and I'm gonna add a pupspiration, which is D10. And that's probably enough.
You
That's
know
good.
what? No, you know what? I'm adding my own pupspiration.
No!
What is happening?
No, still not enough. Damn it.
So I can do a pupspiration though.
Yep.
And add it to my roll?
I don't think you can
No,
stack
add to
the
her own roll.
pupspirations.
Dang it.
I think the dice gods have spoken. I'm innocent. Let's go.
Totally innocent there. Yeah. So Squaggles, they look at you, and you know that they know that you're probably doing it, but
But
you
we can't prove
totally play it off, and you're like, no, I'm not the only one who can cast Mage Hand. It's not me.
They don't know it's Mage Hand. It's invisible.
I know, but they saw Mage Hand earlier, which was invisible as well.
No, regular mage hand is not invisible. It's
That's
ghostly.
right.
It's
That's right.
ghostly. Mine
Ghostly.
is, let's see.
Yeah,
Mine can be
that's
seen.
right.
Use only feet or rogue subclass that
That's
gets
right.
invisible.
The invisible one. That's right.
I'm
So-
going to make sure everything gets put away exactly how it was, and then we're gonna get the F out of here.
Aver,
All right.
Elphys, come on, what are you lagging around for? We gotta get out of here, let's go!
Oh, you shithead.
Yep. All right.
This is all I
So-
wanted for the session, thank you.
You are welcome.
A little bit of chaos.
I'm just gonna remind Eivor, he wants to be thrown around later.
Okay,
Okay.
yeah. This,
All right. We can go back
Alright.
down.
Okay,
good.
so you head back down? Don't want to go look
Quietly.
anywhere else? Nowhere
No,
else?
No.
no.
Susan.
Everybody give me another stealth check, please.
Oh no. I think we're just very angry somehow.
So,
Is
I
Pass
only
Without a
did
Trace
shenanigans
still up?
'cause Susan
It's good for an
instigated.
hour, so it should be.
Pass Without a Trace is still up.
Enhance ability isn't.
No, enhanceability is not.
Technically, I don't think it would have worked anyway because it's a construct, not a creature. So this is for the goat. The goat rolled better than I did, so that's 11 plus 10. So
Okay.
the Robbit
Squog-
I
is
should probably
better.
Squaggles.
re-roll that. Yeah, I'm gonna re-roll
Squaggles.
that.
I figured you might.
I'm gonna use the Ashy advantage I didn't use earlier.
Okay.
Let's see if I can not blow cover from my friend. Group stealth is stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, 26.
There you go. Alright. So, with that, you guys are feeling pretty confident coming back down the stairs as you enter back into this main part of the okay, of the manor. And as you do so, you still see the creature over in the other corner that keeps going back and forth. Okay. And it is, you know what? Everybody give me a perception check, please. Okay.
His perception.
Come
Okay.
on.
It's
And-
another
Okay.
5.
It's a natural 1, actually. And then, you know what? The robot's gonna roll 1, too.
Okay.
Okay. Which is still better than me, technically.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. So, all right. Okay. So, yeah, you guys. Well, Eivor doesn't see the construct right away. The guide. But the rest of you do see it and kind of can wait till they are not watching to make your exit from the stairs.
Right, single file. Sneak, guys.
And watch out for the dwarf coat racks.
Okay. So you are making your way down and out. Anywhere else you want to go?
I want to doodle on one of the canvases real quick.
That's worse than what I wanted to do.
All right. So, the painting that is currently on display in this room, is okay. Is in the northeast corner of the room.
Okay, I'll shoot over there. I can fly.
You can fly. So it is a what is the wisdom check for?
I'm gonna go look at a couple books.
Okay.
Just look. Are there
Okay.
any magic books?
There are not any magic books. All right. So you're going to the painting is a watercolor painting of a stylized chicken-like reptilian creature lounging. And what are you gonna do to this painting, Vegan?
I'm gonna give the chicken-like creature a mustache.
Okay. As you do so, as you touch the painting to paint on this, the creature on the painting disappears. And reappears right next to you.
Oh, cool. Everything we've gone through, and I just got a creature in our faces. It's a cockatrice. Yeah, it is.
Oh, good God. Okay.
Yeah.
I think that was the special at the cafe today.
It was the
Yeah,
special
it
at the
is.
cafe.
I eat.
Yes, you eat.
So, with that, it will immediately attack Vegan.
It
As
doesn't
it-
like the mustache?
Nope, doesn't seem to like the mustache. It seems that this painting was made by someone who had a magical enchantment on it, which I didn't get a chance to tell you about before she said she was painting on the thing and rolled her performance check. I was gonna tell you.
It only lasts 10 minutes, so if we were arguing upstairs for longer than that, it would be
That's
gone.
true. So with that, I need everybody to roll initiative.
We're so close. We were literally for like 30
When
feet
was
from
near
the
the
door.
door. Yes.
Is
I've
good.
been waiting all the time we've been here to just paint on this painting.
Yep.
Sorry, guys.
Does the cockatrice at least have a mustache when it pops out of the painting?
It does not.
Man.
Sorry, that's the
Good
wrong.
news is I think we're
the wrong
all ahead of the cockatrice in
Initiative, yeah. Yep.
It is cool.
It was the wrong token. Popped up.
Nope, it's
Fight
gone. Everything's fine.
quietly.
Let's go, guys.
Fight real quiet.
Alright. So with that, I need to add this one. I'm just gonna hit the initiative button again. I'll put it at the 6 that I rolled first, but that way it pops into the list. Yep. Alright, Sora. It seems that you get to go first. As
And-
you see Began touches this painting, and all of a sudden this creature pops up right next to them. This is now keep in mind this is a small creature, so it is about the same size as Began.
And it did attack, right?
And it did attack.
Okay.
It tried. It tried to bite Vegan. Mm-hmm.
How high am I from the stairs?
So
As this happened.
it is a 20-foot to the top of the stairs. I would say that you are probably 15 feet up at the top of that stairs.
I could just make it. Okay. I'm going to cast a spell. Hopefully, it can help us. It probably won't, cause. And I'm just gonna move down a bit more and try to head to the door after I cast it. See what happens.
Okay. What are you casting?
Try and make it smaller. Tiny size.
You're trying to reduce the creature?
Yeah, to make it tiny, so it'll be less threatening, hopefully.
Constitution saving throw. Okay.
It just be it. Oh my god, it's so...
Okay. Alright. Well, there we go. Look at that. That was good.
Well, I'll be 30 feet down and probably next to Talon of somewhat.
Okay. Alright, Felfiz, you are right there getting ready to look at, kind of looking around at the books and stuff as this creature appears next to Began. As Began clearly was surprised, as you see she's still holding her paintbrush and paints. Okay.
That was rather bad.
Alright. Wisdom. No, not enough for a wisdom. Okay, so that is 3 points of damage because they were unhurt. By the way, also want to point out that Tor, you rolled it again with more damage on the if unhurt.
In this case, that works.
Actually worked on this time.
Is Jericho roll.
Mm-hmm. All right. Anything else, Felfiz? Do you want to move or you want to stay there?
I'm just gonna move there.
Okay. Began. A 12 will hit this creature. For 5 points of damage. Alright. Okay. Anything else? No? Okay. So
Can I bonus action try to paint the mustache on the cockchies?
Okay.
You are determined to do this, are you, huh?
Ready? Sure, why not? Give me a just a straight dexterity roll, please.
It's like half of it drawn.
All right, that's pretty good for considering it's your other hand. That's pretty good. You do get part of it drawn on, yes. All right. So Telvin.
He will. What is word for? He will quicken spell and open dragon maw and breathe out a orb of fire. Rooster thing.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so chromatic orb, that will hit.
For fire damage.
Okay. Oh, 15 points of fire damage. Holy crap.
Nice roll.
That was a real good roll.
And then as action, he will take another breath and breathe out a fire bolt.
Okay.
And I will add up inspiration to that if needed.
That does not hit currently, so go ahead and roll your pup. That makes it hit, yes.
Be second, though.
Yep.
Be second.
Come on. It can do it. There we go. 5 points. All right. It is still up, but it is rough looking.
Please wish for a barbecue chicken.
It's a whole lot of singed right now, that's for sure.
Nette's turn.
Okay. So Sky, that brings us to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna duck inside this bookshelf just to be a little quieter about this, and I'm gonna reach out with my chill touch and try and break its neck so we can maybe feed it to Telvin later.
14 will hit, yes.
Does hit?
All right, 7 points of damage. All right, it's barely standing. Ah. All right, Squaggles. That means it is your turn.
Ah! And I'm just gonna start glowing.
Okay. Starry Form Archer. 11 is just its armor class. So, with that, you see that it just disappears. It disappears. It poofs right on out. As it winks out of existence.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
That you have gotten the attention of somebody else.
Oh, god damn it.
Blacklight starry form? What?
Yes, totally. Blacklight and starry form. Totally. Alright. So you see that the Earl, as it is, has seen you and has started to move your direction. So, as you think that it is all over, you see the Earl coming towards you. Eivor, that brings us to you. What would you like to do?
Wait, question?
I mean,
Oh, sorry, Squaggles, do you want to move?
Well, that was my bonus action.
Oh, that's right. I forgot that was a bonus action.
So, 1, do I notice this?
Yep.
2, is this one of those robots?
Yep.
It's the guy, the robot buttguard you were talking about.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna glow again.
Okay.
Shit. What do I know about this robot
So-
thing?
What? Don't attack it!
Oh, okay.
Was it not supposed to?
No!
I don't know! That's why I was asking Susan.
You shoot
I
this
think we're
bolt.
supposed to book it.
Nope.
This
We
bolt
done it.
of radiant magic at it, and all of us, like, it bounces off of this creature, this construct. It does not hit it, but you notice that all of a sudden it is just got this change of demeanor to it as soon as that bolt comes to it, and it seems it is now upset with you. And
Oh boy. I'm glad I
you
could help
hear-
this situation.
You hear it say, "Intruders! Intruders! The Earl commands you to leave."
Oh,
Okay,
we are leaving. Let's
Yep,
go.
we're leaving.
we're leaving. That was he was aiming for something behind you and he missed. And I'm gonna start. Me and my goat are running.
Okay.
Osvedanya.
Yeah, I'll use my movement to
Yeah.
leave. Is there a window I can hop through?
Are
The
we
goat-
still in initiative? I don't know if we can move.
Nope.
Okay.
You can
Oh
go.
no, it's my turn. Yeah, I mean the goat's got 40 movement speed, so we're gone.
Yep. You guys can come running out of the room, and you see this guy has come to right here, and he is just making sure you all leave the premises.
I'm gonna put my.
Sorry, it was a dare. A4 made me do it. A4.
Oh, you son of a bitch!
I eat him.
Hey,
You know
Maybe
what?
you,
Maybe.
maybe you should
Maybe.
eat squaggles.
I eat the squaggles.
Yeah.
Yes,
Maybe.
because when Squaggles keeps proving he can't make good decisions, he needs
When
to try
Squaggles
harder.
keeps throwing the rest of us under the fucking bus for his mistakes.
Wait a minute. What mistakes? I took care of that one thing.
Mm-hmm.
Vegan, are you leaving as well?
Vegan.
Damn well better be vegan.
You can
Give
say
me
small,
was
maybe
vegan.
nobody noticed.
She is mute.
Okay. All right.
Oh,
Alright.
I was on mute.
You
I'm
were on mute.
hightailing it.
Okay.
Good.
I have gifts.
So how possible whether trace trust into the bushes, into the bushes.
I have gift.
Okay. You noticed, Telvin, that Sky and Sora both noticed.
Which one was wanting thing again?
Sky.
In let's see, in shuffle, just because to make it more less obvious. Yes, I would have swallowed said thing temporarily. So he will approach Sky. Friend, hand, please, hand.
What's up, dude? And I'll hold my hand out.
And then I will reach into gullet and pull out a jar that was in disc.
For the love of.
All right, just I'll quickly grab it.
That is the jar that you saw floating, Sky and Sora.
So it's the same jar.
Yep, it is the same jar.
I'll use a pup racing to grab it so nobody notices.
You will see a small footprints following Delvin behind him, but for unseen person because is unseen servant.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
The took from desk it seemed important to him.
Telvin messaged me and said, unseen servant picks it up. I'm like, okay. All right. So you guys
That's
see
brilliant.
a floating jar behind you.
I will have listened to Telvin cursing in Draconic and filed that away for my, because I understand Draconic, but I'm just gonna file it away for later.
Okay.
It's,
God damn it.
he swallowed on the way down in case we got caught.
All right.
thinking, man. I had to do that
as
once.
you guys come out of the manor, you see the students are still there waiting. And as soon as you come out, they start cheering as they see that you have this doll. And actually, Telvin, you have both of them, I believe.
I think
no, the
Hedron
fake
has
one.
one.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
the
right.
fake one's in a bag.
That's right.
They have the build tool.
So, do you give them the other one?
Give him the fake one.
Okay.
I will message whoever has the fake one and say, give them the fake one.
Okay. So you give them the fake one, and they're like, "We can't believe you actually got it." Wow.
Wasn't that big of a deal, really.
It's because we're strong like Dragonborn.
Good times, man. So now that we got it, where's the Kager?
But this kid,
And you hear about a party, and you guys can go. That is going to be the following night, because it is at this point it is about 2 a.m. before
What
you
is-
get done with all of this.
but this keg.
Big barrel of booze.
Drink.
Yeah, good times, man.
All right. So with that, because you were able to get that finish to be able to successfully get the Sassy Sally doll.
Why didn't you even bring the real one when we could have just given them the fake one?
You are you are able to go back to your dorms with this actual doll. And for the record, I will go ahead and copy the phrases, and you guys actually will learn with, since you have the real one, that rude phrases are part of Sally's demeanor and reputation. And she says, the first one is, really? In those robes? The next one is GROSS, gross. The next one is, I heard you snack on owlbear pellets. The next one is, if you say so. The next one is, how about hells no? And the last one is, nobody believes that's chocolate.
What?
All right. Mm-hmm. Yep. So,
Is there
Who
any
wants a
reason
doll like that?
we would keep it? Like, we don't want to keep this, right?
We want to know why it was confiscated. Like, this is a cool doll. Why wasn't it like on display?
Can I identify it?
okay. It's a doll. It is the doll with the mechanical voice box inside.
I think they just don't like how it's talk. Always the phrase are. That's my guess.
Is there a mail system?
There is a mail system.
I would like to box it up and send it back with disguised handwriting, and then put some illusory script that says, we found this, we thought you might want it back.
Okay. Okay. Mark off 3 gold.
Okay.
Okay. So you are giving back the real Sassy Sally doll. Okay.
Yeah, because if we keep it with us, that would be a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Seems like we went through a lot of trouble to steal things just to give it big.
Mm-hmm. All right. So with that,
I'm also gonna spend some money on spell components, because I forgot before.
okay. All right. With that, we will say that you guys have another week of working at your job, so you get another 5 gold for your job, and it is there that we will end for tonight. So congratulations, you have managed to pass your exam. You have successfully showed off to the other group something that they could not do. You managed to do. And you got to explore the manor, and yeah, you got to go check that out. It was pretty cool. Captain Dapplewing's manor. So with that, is there anything else that any of you would like to do before we close out for tonight?
We'll continue to work on recipes.
Okay.
I'm doing a little project of mine a bit. Other than that, I'm de-resting and stuff.
Gonna be tinkering on the robot.
Okay.
I'm gonna talk to Telvin's roommate.
Okay. All right.
Boggles is going to be avoiding the path of Velfies.
Okay. All right. Well, then, thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight as we have been at the StrixSeven College of Chaos. There was definitely some chaos tonight as our adventuring party hung out at the college. Join us next week as we continue this crazy adventure. But until then, you can catch us here at DMS Adventurers Tavern on Monday for our continued adventures of the Story Seekers, on Thursday for our Video Game Thursday, on Friday for our Wild Beyond Witchlight campaign. We hope that you will join us for at least one, if not multiples of those.
And if you miss them, if you're a subscriber, you can watch on demand or wait for it to go on YouTube.
That's true. So, all right. Well, thank you so much for all of that. Let's see who is on that we can. You know what? We have not rated L2 in a very long time. So let's go ahead and do that. And we will see you next time.